morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get myself together. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together for real. For real. Ugh. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ouch. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ugh. Oh, damn. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Chat. Chat. What's up, chat? Good morning, chat. What's up, chat? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, chat. I said, what's up, chat? I said, good morning, chat. Hey, y'all. Good morning to y'all. You see, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it's your girl, Shay Renee. I want to welcome each and one of y'all, each and every one of y'all back. Period. Welcome back to a new video, a new day, a new week, a new life. Let's get it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, hey. What's up, y'all? I'm getting ready. It is what it is. I'm getting ready to come back and make a little bit of noise for y'all. Ooh. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, look. Oh, Lord, I officially. Okay, I think I found me something to wear. Ew. I'm scared of me. Shout out to that. But I done found something to wear. So shout out to that child. I thought it was gonna take forever, you see, because it was looking like one of them days, like Monica said. Um, I need to re-get all my black shirts. I want to get all my black shirts again, put them all in one spot like they used to be. Because I don't know, it's just easier to find something to wear when I'm in a rush. I just be like, okay, I just throw on a black top with something and go about my day. But now all my black stuff is blended in with everything else. So like, yeah, I'm back to struggling. Another thing I will say is though, um, I be calling myself chilling on shopping and stuff like that, but like, I don't know. Yesterday I was just telling myself like, not only do I miss shopping, like it's nothing wrong with me getting me a couple of new items. So that it is. I guess I'll be um doing me a little retail therapy soon. That's basically what I got from or what I had came up with. It just is what it is. You know? You know? So shout out to that. But like, yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with just give me a couple of little new items. That is what it is. Giving your wardrobe a little update or a little refresh. You see, it just is what it is. Shout out to that. Um, I said, is it the way? Y'all know that I ain't heard no Jill Scott in a long time. I can't believe I ain't playing no Jill Scott. Jill, shout out to that girl. That mean, let me tell you something. If I ain't listened to no Jill Scott, then that means things have been going really good for me, I would say. Like really good for me. Cause the truth of the matter is, um, I like to listen to Jill Scott and stuff like that. Like when I'm hold on. almost like when I'm seeking peace, you know what I'm saying? Um, how people listen to jazz and stuff like that. Jill Scott and I would say like neo sound and stuff like that is stuff I listen to when I'm, you know what I'm saying, just looking to wind down. Like when you think of a nice evening, you know what I'm saying, and a dark red sweet wine, like, yeah, it's like Jill Scott playing in the background and stuff like that. So yeah, in other words, things have really been going great for me if I ain't been listening to no Jill Scott. Let me just say that. But anyway, I found me a little black top. Not too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I am going somewhere today. Remember I told y'all, like, sometimes I gotta make it make sense. Sometimes I get dressed, right? Sometimes I get dressed and I'm not going nowhere. Hold on. Because my hair is bothering me. My hair. It's the hair. It's the hair. It's gonna be the hair. So I'm always waiting on I'm always hoping my little rapper make a miracle for me. All you need is a hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. But let's see. It's a black shirt. Yeah, you know what? I just need me a basket. That's what I need. I just need a basket specifically for my black tops. Excuse me. So anyway, mm-hmm, that's what I need. Like this shirt right here. I don't even never really wear this shirt. I never ever wear this shirt. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all. So sometimes it really don't make sense. It always don't make sense for me to get dressed every single day because sometimes I'm not going nowhere. That's the truth. And then sometimes I'm going everywhere. Sometimes. Now the real tea is I need to be going to get my eyebrows done today, but child, I got my babies and I don't take them type of places. I don't take them. Thank the Lord. My kids, like, they don't you know what I'm saying? My kids barely know what a nail shop look like in the inside. I'm not, you know, thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Um, I've always been so grateful that I don't have to take them to them type of places with me. Thank you, Jesus. Because I know some people don't have no choice. Some people don't be having babysitters. But yeah, God said, you see, God said, God said, not Shay Renee kids. You see, it just is what it is. Not Shay Renee kids. They don't have to go to the nail shop. Leave them at home. So it is what it is. Um, yeah. Look at that. There's a black shirt, a black work shirt I could be working in. Yeah, that's what I was telling y'all. This little shirt right here, I didn't like the way it looked. I need to wear this shirt before the summertime is over. I sure do. I need to wear this little top. At least for y'all. Shout out to that. I said at least for my audience. It got some little hearts on it too. Look. Y'all see that? Got some little hearts. That's cute. But I didn't like how it was you ever see ever see something at the store that's like, Mm-hmm. And then, then it's like, nah, what was I? This didn't come out. This don't look nothing like I thought it would, child. So anyway, is it the way you love me, baby? Yeah. Is it the way you love? And that's why I can't find none of my socks. My socks is here, there, everywhere, like me too. What is this? Cami. A little cami action. Alright, I'm just trying to start going through clothes, you see. Trying to find me some more. My black shirts, they out of place. They out of place. They like me. They like your girl Shay Renee. They here, there, everywhere. You see? So shout out to that. Let's see. Now this right here, I don't know why I be holding on to this. Because I do not like it. Like I never really have. It didn't never really fit that good. I don't know. I might. Eh, I don't know. I might get this another try this winter or something like that. You see? Let's see. We're going to put that in the black shirt pile. Because I never know. I just don't ever know. Let me see. What's this? This is my workout clothes. Workout. Oh, I still got to figure out when I'm going to work out. Yes, the workout is coming. Another black shirt. The workout is over. The workout is coming. And you know what, too? I was about to put me a little workout group together. Yep, I sure was. And then, so I'm glad my workout, I never put my workout group together because, I had to stop. I did. I had to stop. And, like, that would have been so, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to quit. I have to quit on myself, but, like, having to quit on others, like, yeah, that would have just put me in a bad spot mentally. So, thank God. God said, nope, not yet. You never know why. You know what I'm saying? You never know why you getting your no. But it is what it is. I feel like God was like, no, not right now. Not right now. Maybe later. So it is what it is. I just wanted to be someone's accountability partner because I know a lot of people in the workout world be feeling like they need that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be that for somebody. It is what it is. You know, show them how to consistently work out. It is what it is, and then they can go about their day. Or they could have stuck with me as long as they wanted to. It just is what it is. Now, again. My little work clothes, my little black shirts. Oh, I got a black shirt hanging up right here. I wonder why. Oh, the Nike tee. I don't know why I got it hanging right here. Workout. Oh, look, my new like, not my new boo like to work out. Hey, I hit the like button. Good morning. Good morning, chat. Good morning, chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. How are y'all doing this morning? It's August the 14th. I hope everybody is doing good. You see? Yes. I hope y'all doing good. Fine. Dandy. Well. All those good things, you see? Yeah, I'm wishing you all that. Period. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, workout. Right? And like, come around now. Ooh. Workout. Workout. Yeah, wishing all of y'all well, okay? Because, like, listen, if it's one thing your girl Shay Renee knows, baby, I know life gets hard, you see? Like, real hard, okay? hmm But you know one thing I realized about life, too? Sometimes you got to choose your heart. You know what I'm saying? For real. Um, like, am I gonna deal with this or would I rather deal with that? You know, and then too, like in my younger years, y'all, it just felt like I had way less control. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. We have way more control, over life than we think. Shit. It is what it is. We sure do. Okay, here's a black shirt. I made this shirt. Tell me why I made this shirt. Y'all see that? It says dope. Dope. My dopeness basically sells itself. That's crazy. I made that shirt. Child, I had a cricket for about 45 days, probably. No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, my cricket did not last long, okay? Let me just keep it all the way real. Keep it a bean, keep it a buck, okay? Here's a black top. Here's a black top. It's crazy too, because I still don't know what I'm going to do with my black tops just yet. I had to find something to throw them in. Um, something just ain't right. Here got my, okay, I got another little crop top. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all know, listen. It's just like a doctor's office. Y'all see the patients? Y'all see the patients? I love my audience. Let me tell you something. I love my audience down. You know why? Because they rock with me. It is what it is. They rock with me. They know me. They love me back. Just is what it is. I ain't gotta, you see? All I gotta do is show up. Mm, mm. And they know. You know what I'm saying? And they know off the rip. They gotta have some patience dealing with me. You see? They know it's gonna be patience all around me. So shout out to that. Just like one of the best doctors in the business, okay? Okay. Okay. See, this sock, I've been looking for this sock. These socks just out of place. They just is. They out of place. They should not be in here with my clothes. Then I wonder why when I'm cold at night and I want to put some socks on, and I'm like, where's my fuzzy socks? You see, like my Christmas time socks, my winter socks. Where's they at? And I'm only finding one, and I'm like, wow, Lord, it's only one, and that's why, cause they over here, out of place. There go another crop top. There go another crop top. What else is going on? Child. Let me go see. I gotta go. Put on. Ugh. Cry it like it's hot. Cry it like it's hot. More crop. More black shirts. More black shirts, baby. What you want? What you want? My clothes said, baby, what you want? Is this what you want? Cause I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll give it to you. I remember when I first started doing this. This is a funny story, y'all. I remember when I first started doing this. What's this? Another black shirt. Um, I remember when I first started doing this, like I would, how could I put it? Like I didn't want my neighbor to hear me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had this thing where like I didn't want my neighbor to hear me. And honestly, I still don't. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, keeping it all the way real, I still don't. Like I wish I could. Well, I'm not gonna say I wish I could because I absolutely could. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I've thought of soundproofing my room, right? So my neighbor can't hear me. But I don't know. A part of me is like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. The more and more I do it, the less and less I care. But so like, yeah, that's crazy. Just an update kind of type ish story I want to share with y'all. Cause like, yeah, I don't care, you know. I'm starting to really not care. I don't care. At first, I was like, you know, because y'all know, like, I talk about myself a lot, you know, when I'm on here with y'all. Like, I get really, really personal. And, like, I don't know my neighbor like that. My neighbor don't know me like that. You see? So I never wanted them to be, like, hearing me. Because, first of all, my walls is paper thin. Let's start there. I cannot stand that. Cannot stand that, stand that, stand that. They're paper thin, you know? So like I didn't want my neighbor to be listening to me, if that makes sense. My show, all of that. Like no, shit. I feel like if my neighbor wanna listen to my show, my neighbor need to subscribe to my channel. You see? Yeah, it just is what it is. He, they need to subscribe, you know. Other than that, I don't want them listening to me. You see? This is what it is. But like the now I'm starting not to care. Like I'm starting to care like way less. Less going away. And these type of shirts, y'all hit the like button. I need to quit buying these type of shirts because, well, you know what? Let me just say this. I need to see if they got some bras. You know what I'm saying? That I need to see if they got some bras they got a half of. You know, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I need one. It is what it is. Because they love to make these little shirts. They love to make this little shirt with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that. With the one little. It's cute. It's cute though, but child, I don't ever wear this shirt. Because that's annoying that what do they want me to, you know what I'm saying? I just need I guess I need I hate to find it. They got a little special little bra. She's a sweet little girl. Guess what? Do you believe in love and all that it will do for you? Make it official. I like this. This cute. I'm going to put it up with my work clothes. Maybe I'll pull it out for y'all real soon. Ooh, let me tell y'all something. I was at the store the other day. I told y'all. I was out school shopping. Ooh, this one little store was calling my name. I love they love. I don't never hardly ever shop up in there. But I love they little deals. They always got some deals. You know, it is what it is. If you believe in love and hold on, I think I'm putting some blue jeans on today. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming around now. I'm coming around now, y'all. I'm almost through. Oh, God, I'm almost done. It's 6 o'clock. Hey, y'all. Good morning. It is 6 o'clock where I'm at. It's early. Let's get it. Okay. Who got that worm? We got that worm. Oh, yes, baby. I done came around the mountain and separated my work clothes once again. Once again. Go ahead. Sexual chocolate. See? Sexual chocolate. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna put my shirt on with some dark blue jeans today. I love me you know what I'm saying? Y'all know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I love different color blue jeans. Black, dark ones, light ones. It is what it is. You know, I can't explain it. Everything calls for a different color blue jean, if that makes sense. Speaking of blue jeans, I really need some more pants. No, I don't need no new pair. I can use a pair, a few pair. It is what it is. Probably like two. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in there, but I walked by Levi's just the other day, and they seemed like they had. I don't know. I seen all of this. Like I seen all of these little blue jean jackets and stuff. Made me feel like, okay, let me find out I need a whole look. You know, I ain't had a blue jean jacket in forever, just like I ain't had a leather jacket in forever. My eyebrows. Thank you, Jesus, for my eyebrows, but I cannot wait to get them threaded, okay? You ready to get my shit threaded? Anyway, though, yeah, I'm gonna throw me some blue jeans on today. I'm not big on pants no more. Y'all know that. I need to find somebody that fix zippers and stuff like that ASAP. I do. I wish I could find somebody to dye my purse, but I think I'm gonna end up having to dye it myself. So that's that. I'm not tripping on dyeing it because I think I got something right here that I can. I think, but I don't know. Nah, I ain't gonna be able to use that because it's broke. But I need something I can set it in while I dye it. Cause I'm about to dye that tote bag on my fucking nerves. It just is what it is. And no, I'm not dyeing it black. I thought about it over and over and over and over again. Over and over again. Like Nelly said, I'm not gonna dye it black. I'm dye like, but it ain't gonna be black. It's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, oh, she definitely customized her toe. Damn right. It is what it is. I ain't waiting on this bullshit ass Marc Jacobs no more. You see, I wanted the ninja to send me a new toe, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna dye that one, you know? It is what it is. Shout to that. Then I can move on. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can move on. But yeah, I'm gonna die the fuck out of that as soon as I get the opportunity. You know, as soon as I slow down, like Bobby V said, and really just do it. It is what it is. Just gotta get it done, Lord. My stomach. I know. I know y'all get tired of me talking about my stomach. Because I get tired of my stomach um sending me through it. Sometimes it just is what it is. But slow down. I just wanna get to know you. Anyway, I guess I'll be getting dressed, putting some clothes on today, y'all. I do got an errand to run. I got somewhere to go, somewhere to be. Shout out to that. And I am gonna get the hell up out of here too. Now listen, let me tell y'all. Today's stream. You see, tell y'all what we're gonna be talking about on today's stream. Today we're gonna hold on. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about money, yeah. Okay, going off yesterday on her on the sister wife. It just is what it is. She went off on the sister wife's mama. Um, and I told y'all, I keep telling y'all. Listen, I'm always happy for people when they get married, especially young folk, you know, younger folks. It just is what it is. I be like, that's cute, you know, that's a good look for them. I told y'all. Not this shit NBA young boy them got going on. It just is what it is. That ain't no real marriage. uh I'm just saying, like, that ain't the way you conduct yourself in a real marriage. Okay, kids, listen up. Just don't. Just please don't. You see, if you want Patty, Hattie, Laddie and her cousin Luelle, like, please just stay single. You see, don't call on God. Do not call God in the midst of all that. It just is what it is. Like, stay single. Okay. Because I don't know what to say about NBA YoungBoy and his concubines. But I will say he need to get himself together. It just is what it is. Like, that ain't what, you know, that ain't what marriage is called, it's just, that ain't what he was called to do, okay? As a man. As a man and as a husband, like NBA Youngboy, he trying to rewrite shit. It is what it is, like a song. And he just needs to stick to the music. It is what it is. But like, that seems like a handler situation, but nobody really thought like, but wait, you know what I'm saying? It remind me a lot of Keisha K.O. and Gucci Man. Why? I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe because they both rap. You know what I'm saying? And also because shoot, Keisha K.O. she kind of come off like a handler sometimes. It is what it is. Okay. Um, but the problem is, you see, he wants to be texting bitches. You know, like Black China said, and like that's a problem. I'm sorry, Rob 9. That's gonna be a problem. Um, mm, mm. So somebody get NBA Young on the line and tell him like, stop that. Just stop the car. Whatever he got going on, just stop the car. Let me the fuck out. You see? I'm not riding along with y'all crash outs. It is what it is. Kids, don't try that shit at home. It just is what it is. Please don't. Do not bring. Anyway, we gonna get there. I'll see y'all when we get there. Then we also gonna be talking about Wendy Williams. Sad. It's sad. Wendy been asking these people to stop the car. Now she seems stuck in traffic. It just is what it is. Wendy seems stuck the hell in traffic. And then what else is going on? Offset confirms it did he? Because it seemed like he did. It seemed like he confirmed Cardi B is pregnant. Which, I mean, I gotta keep it real, gotta keep it a bean, gotta keep it a buck. I mean, I really didn't need the confirmation. It's just, I don't know. Just she looked pregnant. You know, that's all I needed. She looked pregnant, and I told y'all, like, come on. It's like, it's only so long that she can be pregnant. So only way for her to pull the wool over our eyes, because we don't give a yin yang twin. Okay, excuse me, about Cardi B hiding a baby bump. We don't care about that. That thing got old. You see, we numb to it now. It's nothing. We used to it. But it'd be so pointless. If y'all if y'all not gonna hide the baby, why y'all hiding the pregnancy? You just gotta make it make sense, you know? But anyway, I'm like, listen, the truth gonna come out eventually. So that's what that is. But I'll say this, he posted something yesterday. He posted a picture of Mari. Had everybody scared, child. Oh shit. We thought Mari had gone to glory. But no, it was just Offset being funny, being messy. It is what it is. Like I said, you know what? That's my boy, but Offset is a little messy. It is what it is. Y'all hit the like button. He more messy than I thought his ass was. You see? It is what it is. It's actually funny though. It really is. It's actually funny when Offset be messy. Cause it, you know, it's like I can't explain it. It be just enough mess, really. It's not never really over the top like that. What else we talking about? We talking about Cardi B landing a Jay-Z somewhat kind of sort of collab. What else? Remy Ma said, man, kill that noise. I'm from New York. And remember, I said, I like, this ain't that. I remember I was telling y'all yesterday. I bet you. I know Papoose. How much you want to bet? Papoose want to see Remy Ma and Clarissa get it on the floor. I bet you he want to see them lock up. just put them in a room and let them go. But yeah, according to Remy Ma, like, yeah, nah, it'll never happen. And anyway, and then we got Gladys Knight. Oh my God, we have never talked about Gladys Knight, I don't think, on the channel. Not that I can remember. Not that I can remember. We barely talk about any of the older generation. But sometimes we do. You know, sometimes we do. I can't think of anybody that we really be talking about, but oh well, we got Gladys Knight on the hot off the press, okay? Cause her son is accusing his, I guess is it his father? I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder if the guy is his blood father. But I know he is accusing him of having his blood mother, you know what I'm saying, on the road working, which is kind of sad. Like it is, it's sad. It ain't no kind of to it. It's sad. And I'm going to tell y'all why in a minute. Ice Spice is viral right now. And I'm like, okay, rap girl. What's tea? What else is going on? That's it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't much going on in the internet streets, but y'all know whatever's going on, we're gonna talk about it. It is what it is. I did see Mims make it make sense. Shout out to Mims and his channel. I like his channel. I like his content. Mims, you've been kind of quiet. But I did see a story that he's something. Yeah, if y'all want to go check out his channel, y'all go check out Make It Make Sense. He got something going on over there. But I was like moving so fast this morning. I didn't have time to get the information. So it is what it is, but it's definitely, I can't remember, some story though. Okay, he just recently put out that I gotta go do my research on and see what he's talking about. But other than that, child, ain't much going on in these internet streets, okay? But we're gonna talk about it. I just want to see where I want to start. Let me see real quick. Gotta keep up with the time. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button, okay? Hit the like button, all right? That's how you turn us up over here, you know? Y'all want to help? Do y'all want to help? Y'all want to help turn the channel up? Hit the like button. You know, I don't know about y'all, but I like being a part of greatness, if that makes sense. I like being a part of greatness. And I'm the type of person where I like seeing people, you know what I'm saying, live out their dreams or whatever, if that makes sense, or reach their goals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got certain YouTubers, I love to tell them. I be seeing, I know y'all do it too, because I didn't see other people do it too. I think that is so cool too. I love telling people, like, I was on your channel when you had 5,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I was on your channel. Like, some people, I remember them when they had 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy, you know. It's always crazy to be, you know, just see somebody grow. Be really, like, really a part of their growth. When it comes to YouTube, one person that I can honestly say that I watched grow on YouTube, and it's a joy to see is Too Cold. Y'all know Too Cold? I think his channel it might be called Kicking It with Too Cold, but I'm not sure. But y'all know he do the pop the balloon shows. Yeah, I be watching his stuff. It's cool. I like his I like Too Cold's content. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I do. I like it a lot. You know, I got nothing bad to say. Really nothing bad to say. And like literally, like I was with him like when he was way under 20,000 subscribers. And I think he up to like 50, 60 now, 70 or something like that. So shout out to him. Shout out to his content. If y'all be watching Pop the Balloon, y'all can definitely check out his stuff too. Cause I like him and Arlette, if that makes sense. I watch Pop the Balloon, y'all. Y'all know TV is in the dumps. Ain't nothing coming out really like that. Don't nobody watch TV like that. Yeah, so that is what that is. But like, yeah. I like watch it too. You know what I'm saying? Pop the Balloon with Tuco. You know, and I like the fact that you know, he put a twist on it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like, you know, doing everything that Arlette does, he does something different, you know? And I can honestly say, when it comes to him and Arlette, I think that's where he, kind of shines a little bit because he been taking his stuff on the road. So shout out to him and shout out to that. I know he said he coming to Austin soon. And we'll see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he went to Houston and it just, I don't know what to say. I was just like, oh my God. But I did see somebody from Austin on his Houston show. So shout out to that. I thought it was so funny. I was like, oh my God, I know that girl. I'm like, I know that girl. She didn't move to Houston. Okay. Yeah. But other than that, it was kind of like, I don't know. Too cold. I feel like whenever you get the opportunity to, you need to go back through Houston though. You know what I'm saying? Because like Houston was like, it just didn't give. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't give to me like that. It was way quieter, and it was like, I don't know. I can't explain it. But that's the thing though. You know, those dating shows. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm also talking about Mariah Scientist a little bit too. Not too much. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Her over there talking about what it's like to be with somebody with 11 kids. I'm like, girl, I can't even imagine, you know? For real. Hold on, I need to put my clothes up. I was looking for this, couldn't find it. Got all these clothes out. Shit. Oh my goodness. My stomach. Baby, listen. If I'm not on here with y'all long, I'm gonna blame my stomach, okay? That's what it is. I'm just gonna put it out. Woo! On that. My stomach is tripping, Lord, help me, Lord, help me, Lord. She's giving me. I was looking at last night while I was online, I was looking at this snippet. Somebody had put together, like, hold on. Somebody had put together this. I'm looking for my lipstick. I didn't know it was missing until now. I just thought about it. It's crazy. I know y'all like, ooh, Chardonnay. I don't know what to tell y'all. Shit. But anyway. Stomach. I was looking at this. I don't know what you call it. It was a video, right? That somebody had put together. And they was saying, do you notice the difference with Papoose? Let me see if I can find my lipstick real quick, y'all. And so it was a bunch of pictures. It was pictures of Papoose and Remy Ma, and then Papoose and Clarissa. And they was like, do y'all notice the difference? And I'm like, well, yeah, I do. But I also can say, like, it also seems like, hold on, let me just say this. So the difference, let me tell you what the difference was. The difference in the pictures was that Papoose was smiling. On the pictures with Remy Ma, he was smiling, and the ones with Clarissa, he was not smiling in. And I'm like, okay, but I'm sure some pictures of that man smiling with Clarissa too. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I noticed the difference, but I also noticed that y'all obviously went way out of y'all way. You know what I'm saying? To expose a difference. Okay. Yeah, I'm not just, this ain't that. I'm like, I'm sure he got some smiling with this girl too. It just is what it is. Now, more of them smiling with Remy Ma. Yes, I do believe that. I do. My stomach. And let me tell y'all why. I'm probably finna end up having to do something about that. See, that's what it is. I'm not finna have no whole full day of that. I'm not. Tell y'all that right now. So anyway. I'm like I told y'all, to me, Papoose be looking like he is still in shock. It just is what it is. And that's okay, I would say that comes from it being with somebody for so long and you feeling like it's your forever, It is what it is. I in my hearts of our hearts, I really feel like Papoose felt like he had found his forever with Remy Ma. You know what I'm saying? And like, come on, man. To not be with her no more. My stomach hurt. Let me see if I got some medicine. To not be with Remy Ma no more. Has to be one of the hardest pills to swallow for that man, It just is what it is, So, I'm like, God bless me. Oh, my stomach. I said, Lord. Lord. And so I'm like, you know, um, so I don't care what nobody say. I don't give look at my smoky voice. Like I pay attention to everything. Y'all know that. Like it's hard to get it past me. I be telling y'all that. How can I believe I got some of this? That is so funny to me. How in the hell did this be around so long? Child, that is so funny to me. I didn't find some damn infant drops. That's so funny. Child, that is so funny. And it seems like a full bottle. That's crazy to me. But anyway, papoose. Child, papoose. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. Let me go see. I got a snack. Hey, y'all, my bad. Oh, I have to go put a snack. I have to eat me a little bit of lunch meat and some crackers, baby. My stomach hurts. Yes, Lord. Now, they took the weakest of the weakest, but I don't care. I need you to do your... Try it out. You see? But now I don't see my lipstick nowhere, y'all. Okay. We got one other place to check this purse. Right here. If it ain't in here, I don't know where it is. And it ain't in here. Damn, how disappointing. Damn. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Ain't nothing to say. Shit. Besides, I need to find my stuff. Oh. Okay. Alright. Anyway, didn't find it. Let's see. Hey, y'all. Hey, chat. Chat, what's going on, chat? Chat, what's today? Today is Wednesday, ain't it? Let me tell y'all something. Ugh. You know how the days be seeming like they just all running together, child? They got a lipstick right there. The one I was looking for. That's so funny. That's so funny. I found it. And it was where it needed to be. Y'all know I got a little lipstick bag. It's just real small. So that's why I can't put all my lipstick in it. That's why, you know, what the hell is in here for real? Because this is a whole nother bag I could be using for makeup. I could be putting my lipstick in here. Well, I ain't got nothing in here but some damn cards for work. Anyway, yes, y'all. Today gonna be a good ass day, okay? I want to send my prayers up for anybody that might be going through something today, okay? It's gonna get better. I pray that it gets better for you. Whatever you may be going through. Take it slow. better day. Today's a new day. Come on. And there is some sunshine. I feel so bad for Wendy Williams. It's sad. It really is. And I just be asking myself, like who the hell did Wendy Williams piss off? You know? I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. You know? That's just how I feel. I be trying to figure out who the hell did Wendy Williams piss off. Child. Because it just don't seem normal. You know what I'm saying? What Wendy Williams is going through doesn't seem normal at all to me. It don't. No. It don't. Like, I listen, I don't care. You see? I'm the type of person where, like, it is what it is. You can tell me what you want. You see, like Drew Hill said, you can tell me what you need. Hey. Nah, but for real. All jokes aside. I'm the type of person where, like, you can tell me whatever it is you want, right? Until you blue in the face. That don't mean I'ma believe it. Yeah, shout out to that. That don't mean I'ma believe that shit. I'll take it a step further. In fact, I kind of take pride, right? I'm the type of person, I kind of take pride in not being gullible. Shit, I don't want to hear that shit. Truth of the matter is. Truth of the matter is. I don't even want to hear that shit. For real, especially if I don't believe it. It just is what it is. It's like, you didn't got tuned out. Because, like, to me, no matter what they try to say about Wendy Williams, I don't care. I'm never really ever gonna believe what they trying to tell us about Wendy Williams and how all of this stuff came about, because I don't believe it like that. You know, in my hearts of our hearts, I believe that Wendy Williams made somebody upset, and they was like, you just wait right there. I'm coming for you. You see, it just is what it is. And it's sad. It's sad too, because I feel like all Wendy Williams wanted to do, it seems like, was get away from her husband, Kevin. You know. And it's sad. It really is sad when you think about it and how everything really went, you know, when you think about it. Let me find out, Tasha K. Let me find out, Tasha K. We gotta blame Tasha K. You see? Yeah. Shout out to Tasha K. But I don't know. I just feel like And that's how you know I need my eyebrows done, because I don't never child. Anyway, that lady, I like the lady that did my eyebrows the last time. I'm fucking with her, but I don't understand why they so. Hold on. I don't need a close up so I can see what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just too thin. You see, it's just too thin around there. Maybe they starting to thin around here. Right here. Right here. This part. They must be trying to thin. See, like this. It should be right here. Like that. But anyway. So I'ma blame Tasha K for a real quick second. It just is what it is. Like I gotta call a thing a thing. Um, See, cause like it is what it is. I was like giving Tasha her card, right? First of all, let's just go back, okay? Let's go back, way back into time, like the song said. Okay, so Tasha K called the hospital, right? She calls the hospital and she's like that woman that that Wendy Williams' husband is cheating with. You see, that bitch. Mm. We're gonna call her that over here today. I said that's just what the yeah, okay, that's what they were. So anyway, her. She was like, that lady, Tasha K said, that lady just had Wendy Williams' husband, baby. Mm, mm. An exclusive. Somebody gave Tasha K that tea like that. Somebody dropped that tea on Tasha's head. You see, it just is what it is. Tasha K had the drop. Okay. I gotta keep it real, keep it a bean, keep it a buck. You know, that's right around the time like I was feeling Tasha. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, like, yes, girl, like you doing your thing. It just is what it is. You and your team over there, y'all doing y'all thing. Fast forward to today though. It's like, Tasha, you kind of helped Wendy Williams cookie crumble. You know? Yeah, that's what the real tea is, though. Truth of the matter is, because before Wendy lost her husband, Wendy was doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Wendy was doing okay. But I gotta say, you know what I'm saying? It was something going on. I'm gonna get on. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But before Wendy Williams lost her husband, she was doing just fine. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But then here Tasha K come with that dun dun dun. You know, Tasha K didn't drop that dun dun dun. You know, she picked Wendy Williams up and dropped Wendy Williams on her fucking head. It just is what it is. That's what she did. Mm. When she told Wendy Williams that her husband had a baby. Okay, it just is what it is. Wendy Williams had no clue. That's why I said, to this day, I wonder how Wendy feel about Tasha. That's another story for another day. Wendy, hit me up. Let me know. You see, because I got it on my mind. It just is what it is. But anyway, so after she dropped picked Wendy Williams up and then dropped her on her fucking head. Mm, mm. Wendy Williams was trying to think. It just is what it is. She couldn't think. She couldn't think. Probably couldn't sleep, probably couldn't eat. You see, this man that she talk about all the time, sometimes, all the time, sometimes, all the time, and sometimes on live television. You see, then had a baby. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Period, 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 period. Turn me up. Um, yes. So Wendy Williams had to make a decision. she decided to leave that cheating son of a bitch. You see, it just is what it is. She decided to leave the cheater, the liar, the cheater, the deceiver, that heartbreaker. Okay? She left his ass. And like things ain't been the same. It just is what it is. Things ain't been the same. And like I hate to say it, because I hate to say it, but like it seems like Wendy Williams was better off with her husband. Okay, how much you bet? I bet. How much you bet? I bet you she wish she could possibly, probably, possibly, and probably go back. It just is what it is. I bet you she wish she could possibly go back to that. You know, Wendy Williams probably wish she would just go get her a little side dude. Everybody got their little sides. You know, and Wendy is able to spin another bag for another day, you know. But now it just is what it is. Now she's stuck. Shit. Now Wendy is stuck. For real, for real. Stuck like Chuck. And this is sad. It is what it is. This is sad, y'all. Sad, sad, sad. Um, it is. It's sad. Imagine that. She was better off with the cheating man. It is what it is. She was better off with the cheating man. Because now, when Wendy Williams, to me, when she left her husband, she left her protection. She gave up her life, you know? It is what it is. She gave up her life. And, you know, I don't know. I kind of think she made somebody mad. It just is what it is. You know, they still had a little bit more time left on the Wendy show. You know, um, now the truth is, like Fantasia say, though, y'all want the truth, y'all gonna have to be able to handle it over here with me. I was listening to. Okay, so let me just give y'all let me just rewind and give y'all official update of what's going on with Wendy Williams. Okay. So let me tell y'all something. So Wendy Williams, right? You know, she been in battle trying to get out of this conservatorship, right? That the doctors got her under. Um, you know, so she got her lawyer, and everybody is on this free Wendy stuff, right? Trying to get her from up out of this guardianship. Now, bad news for Wendy Williams. The guardianship has been extended. Okay, it's been extended because Wendy recently underwent some tests, right? And it revealed that she does have dementia. And I'm like, I'm like, okay, are we surprised? I mean, everybody keeps talking about how good Wendy talks. Wendy does talk good, but she also talks like an elderly woman a little bit to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But like I can definitely tell that something be going on with Wendy. You know? Um, like this is the thing. She doesn't seem like she's not there. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't seem like everything's like she's all there, if that makes sense, you know? So it is what it is. I just wanted to see how all of this was gonna end up playing out. You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is like we can read between the lines. You know, we can tell that Wendy Williams is not necessarily all the way herself, you know. But I'll take it a step further. Cause after all of this information came out, I started to think back about how Wendy was on her show, you know? And I feel like there were signs. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There were signs. People just don't want to keep it real. Either they don't want to keep it real, or maybe they didn't see the signs, or maybe the signs was overlooked. I don't know, you know. But I will say this: to me, there was signs that something was going on with Wendy way before she even stopped her show. Because do y'all remember how much help Wendy would need? Like, she used to need a lot of help. I mean, after a while, it was gonna end up calling it the Norman, Wendy, Suzanne show. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if Suzanne and Norman were producers. I'm not sure what they was, but they had to step in and help Wendy Williams a lot. Okay, a lot. You know, um, but with that being said, I still gotta stop and wonder, like, who did she upset though? You know, like, who will want to, do her this away? You know what I'm saying? It's just that. That's just that. That's the truth. I still don't feel like it's all legit, if that makes sense. You know? I don't. I feel like somebody was mad at Wendy. It just is what it is. And it's so sad. It's really, really sad to see, because when you go all the way back to what I was saying in the beginning, um, Wendy Williams was better off she was better off with her husband. You know what I'm saying? So then it just make you wonder, things that make you go, So then going back, like, did somebody tip Tasha off? It's almost like it worked out in somebody's favor, like it's almost like it was like they knew. It is what it is. It's almost like they knew. Because supposedly Wendy was vocal about her husband, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. Supposedly Wendy Williams was on some shit, you know. Um, and it seemed like I heard her say it too. I just forgot how she said it in her exact words and stuff like that. But yeah, it seemed like Wendy Williams was on some shit. Let him have a baby. I'm done. I'm not, like, it seemed like I remember her saying it. Like, I'm not rocking no babies. It is what it is. So it's almost like it played in whoever's favor. Excuse me. They knew that Kelvin, dumbass, um, was gonna mess up. I mean, they knew that if Kelvin was to have a baby on Wendy, that she was gonna leave. It's just crazy how it all happened. It is. It's crazy how it all happened. It's almost like, just like I told y'all yesterday, the industry, I feel like they be having puppets, people that be pulling strings and doing shit behind the scenes and all of that. Yeah, same thing. Because it's crazy to me. It is. It really is. It's crazy to me. Let me find out somebody might have conspired uh with Tasha. Ha! For real. Probably told Tasha. Somebody probably told Tasha, if you help us get Wendy Williams out for the air, we'll get you her spot. You never know. You never know. And I like Tasha, and I thought Tasha did her thing when she broke the internet with that, with that story about Wendy Williams' husband having a baby. But now that I think about it and I, go back in hindsight, man, that story, and I'm not blaming Tasha because Tasha wasn't married to Wendy Williams. But like that story literally changed that lady life. Just one freaking article, one freaking report, one news story. You know what I'm saying? Flipped. I mean, just flipped. Sad. Sad. Sad fucking news. You see, that's a sad case. It just is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Slice it in triangles, slice it in squares, slice it in motherfucking cubes. You see, I don't care how you try to slice it and dice it. That shit was fucked up. It just is what it is. Like, just whole career, whole life, all of it up in smoke. It is what it is. And it's so sad. It is so sad. Cause imagine going above and beyond for you and yours. Only to turn around and like, I can't explain it. Like, lose it. Like, that's, it's no other way to say it. Like, really, on a cool, lose it. Sad fucking case. Just sad fucking case, for real. Like, nobody knows the real inside stuff, And the real inside stuff is, did Wendy Williams even have the opportunity to say, like, like, I only have one child and I want this and this and this and that to go to my child. Like, did she even have the opportunity to get that stuff together for her and her only son? Like, it's weird. It's crazy. It's weird, crazy, weird, and crazy. You know what I'm saying? To think that, like, all of that hard work, to make sure that her and her son will be okay. And then, like, what if, like, we don't know the type of access that he has to his mother's money. It's just, it would be just even more sad, if, like, she didn't have things set up and in place for him, It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So imagine being Wendy Williams' son, that her only child. And being broke. Like, imagine that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally having to struggle. You know what I'm saying? And get it out the mud, like ordinary people. The ordinary people John Legend was talking about, like, that would be insane. It's crazy, Like, the people have access, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine. I can only, like, wow, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so then here the daddy is. The daddy, of course, has a little sense, a little sense. You know what I'm saying? The daddy ain't got no goddamn real sense. He don't, though. He don't. Damn fool he was. Yeah, let's talk about it. I don't care what nobody say. The daddy lost his damn mind too. You see, it is what it is. He lost his mind when he had a baby with his mistress on Wendy. Who does that? Damn fool he was. You know, Ferrari money, mistress money, new little girl money, all of it. Up in smoke. You know. Yeah, because he can't control himself, you know. But the daddy got a little sense. I give him that. He got a little sense, you know, and had he would have had more, he would have been in a better situation. Cause like ain't no way. Like the song said, ain't no fucking way. You see, I would have left my wife for anybody else. It just is what it is. He lost his damn mind. So I bet you he's somewhere crying. Zoo. You see, it just is what it is. He shouldn't have never, ever, ever did what he did. But like the daddy got a piece of a brain, you know. But he ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. But I'm just saying the daddy can kind of, sort of, you know, like try to speak up for his kid. You know what I'm saying? He can kind of, sort of like lead his son, you know, wherever he needs to go to figure out, you know, whatever, you know, assistance he might need to, you know, have access to whatever his mother might have left for him, had put to the side for him, all of that, you know. But like, I feel like it's gonna take the daddy. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's gonna take the daddy. All of them, really. It's gonna take the whole village, child. It is what it is to get Wendy out of this mess. Wendy has a really good attorney. She does. She has a really good attorney. But I don't know. I don't know. Because even it's starting to seem like it's even over the attorney's head at this point. You know. As good as an attorney as he is, it just you know, I like it's starting to look like, can he help her though? You know, as good as an attorney as he is, can he really help Wendy though? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Period. But yeah, it's sad. Like really, really sad. It's really sad to sit back and watch. The truth is. And you know, we thought, right, that Wendy was getting somewhere. You know, kinda. But child, come to find out, they didn't. I guess they did a whole nother test, some more testing, which we all knew Wendy was gonna go up under soon. Excuse me. I hope the testing was done by a doctor. You know, from Wendy's choice. Wendy and her team's choice, you know. I hope so. An independent doctor. Not somebody that the courts and the guardian and all of them know. You know, because it is what it is. You know, you get these people that be in cahoots. It's yeah, you know. So yeah, you know, hopefully it was done by an independent doctor, but like, yeah, no, the results came back, okay? And the results are that they feel like Wendy Williams, she does. She has dementia, some type of frontal dementia. And like I said, that's not surprising. If you watched her show right before it went off of air, then that wouldn't be no surprise to you. Wendy had started to become what the viewers viewed as like forgetful or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They had began to start helping her along. You know, it is what it is. I don't know. I honestly feel like there was some type of breakdown between Wendy Williams and the show before she left. I don't know if she was requesting time off. I don't know if she was requesting to not work anymore. You know, we just don't know. We do not know. Um it seemed like Wendy abandoned her show a little bit on the cool. It do. It seemed like she abandoned her show a little bit on the cool. It do. Which has never been done in history, by the way. We have never seen nobody show go out like Wendy Williams did. Nobody. Not nobody in history. Not Jerry, not Sally, not Ricky, not Jeannie. Like the list goes on and on and on. Okay? That TV-ish is big business. All right, it is. Big business. Yeah. Yeah. I really think that Wendy got involved with the wrong people. Okay, it just is what it is. This is what it is. In my hearts of our hearts, you know? In my hearts of our hearts, it is what it is. And yeah, I think that they are playing the long game with her. It just is what it is. Like, listen, let me just say this. Like, whatever she, like, her decision, whether she decided, like, I need a break from the show, or whether she didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because it could be that she involuntarily took a break. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you know how I go. Like, sometimes people, like, mentally, you know, have a break. You know, so sometimes people mentally have a break. And if Wendy, like, whether she voluntarily or involuntarily decided to not return back to her show, right? I think that was the last straw for the people that she was in business with. It just is what it is. And evidently, right, I think legally, right, Wendy Williams probably would have been within her rights to do whatever she did, however she did. You see? Because, like, to me, what she was going through was a medical emergency. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like, you find out your husband is cheating, like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Some people never come back from that type of information. You know what I'm saying? Wendy probably found herself, and this is allegedly, and this is just I'm assuming, right? I wasn't there. Y'all know I wasn't there. She probably found herself drinking, you know, a lot, in a drunken state, you know. They probably was constantly trying to get her to come back to TV. And Wendy probably just was not in the right mind frame for it, okay? And, like, if I had to guess, maybe legally, there was nothing that they can do. You know what I'm saying? So they found the loophole, if you ask me. Somebody found the loophole to cut Wendy out from her own money. Yeah, they said, I'ma fix you. You like, listen, after you do this, you're not gonna run off in the sunset and be able to spend the money that we helped you get. You see, it ain't no different than Diddy to me. Oh, yes, Miss Preston. Just like the liquor people, right? We can't figure out why the hell the liquor people so upset with Diddy. I mean, it is what it is. He filed the lawsuit against y'all. Y'all allegedly did so much, right, to him after filing that lawsuit. Well, hell, he didn't got scared and he just dropped it. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to feel the wrath of no more of what y'all can do. So he got scared. And truth of the matter is, Diddy probably had a legit lawsuit against these people. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, they was trying to get it dismissed, and the judge said, we got to keep on, keeping on. You see, like the song said. They didn't, they in other words, it looked good enough to keep going. They didn't, it wasn't finna get through out. It wasn't finna get tossed out. You know? So to me, they found a loophole. And they found another way to get at Diddy. When we like, okay, but like, it is what it is. Like, y'all business deal went sour, right? Allegedly. Diddy sued y'all, right? Allegedly. He didn't win because he got scared or for some reason he dropped his lawsuit. So why y'all still now doing him the way y'all doing him? Well, why? Money. It's about money. You know. Same thing with Wendy Williams. I think these people is just like, it's all good. It's all good. Like in front of everybody, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like how they did. We're gonna get people, Jason Lee, all these different people to come in and run this show until the season ends, right? And we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. But at the end of the day, you cost us a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You cost us a lot of money. We didn't paid you a lot of money, even though that was the deal, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the deal. We pay you to work. You come to work, you get paid. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on now. But it is what it is. I think they were extremely pissed. Okay? At Wendy Williams. Y'all better take notes. Y'all better be taking notes. For real. It just is what it is. Like I always take notes. Yeah, I sure do. In other words, like y'all better be taking notes, because it could easily be you. It could be that, like, and then too, like, let's pay attention to, who exactly they are. You know what I'm saying? Because they could be your employer. The next day. Hell, they can call me tomorrow. Sharnay, you want to come do X, Y, and Z? And like I said, we all need to know who these people are, how they move, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just so we'll be informed. So we'll be informed. You need to know exactly who you are dealing with. And let me tell you something. Yeah. I think in my hearts of all hearts, I feel like Wendy Williams pissed them people off. It is what it is. And now she got to pay for it. Her, little Kevin, big Kevin, all of them. Now all of that money that she made. It'll just sit in her account somewhere. She'll never see it. You'll never see it. Y'all will never see it. You see? Y'all won't get to spend it. In fact, we'll let this YT lady spend it before we let her. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I can tell y'all that right now. You know what I'm saying? And my hearts of our hearts. It's more to the story than what they trying to tell us. That's why I just like, yeah, the story that they want to tell, as far as like, child, we done heard it so many times. I'm just tired of even saying it. It is what it is. But they trying to make it seem like Wendy Williams' son was spending a whole lot of money and it flagged her account and then the bank got involved and da 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 da. Da. It sounds good. You know, it sounds good. But I feel like if that was the case, if that was really the case, then Wendy Williams would already be back into her normal life. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, and living her normal lifestyle. I don't believe that was the case. You know, I just believe that that's the story that they want to tell. Okay, because it has to, you know, it got to sound good. It got to sound legit. You know, but honestly, like, I don't think none of it's legit. Okay, it is what it is. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. 1 second. But honestly, though, y'all, I think it's really fucking sad. It is. It's really sad. It's a really sad fucking case. What happened to Wendy Williams? And the truth of the matter is, I would rather. Oh, this is the truth, child. Y'all want the truth? Y'all know y'all gotta be able to handle it over here with me. I would rather see Wendy Williams back in New Jersey with the cheetah. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Back in New Jersey with the cheetah, taking care of the cheetah, taking care of the cheetah's little side chick and all of it. You know? Versus what she going through. It is what it is. Stuck in somebody's apartment, stuck in somebody's assisted living, can barely, you know, can't buy this, can't buy that. You know, now they looking at you crazy when you want to go to the Gucci store. You see, they like, what the fuck you need from Gucci, Wendy? For real. Child, they telling you your Gucci days is behind you. So yeah, you know, um, barely got access to her kid. Her kid barely got access to her. Hell, do he even get to go to the Gucci store now? It's just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I like, you ever want to go back? Just go way back. Back in time. And the truth of the matter is like, yeah, no. You know. Maybe, just maybe, Wendy was better off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, just maybe, she was better off with her husband. It is what it is. Now, I will say this, you know what I'm saying, with Wendy Williams, like, having her diagnosis, he probably would have took her fast too, you know, but at least she would have still had a lot of say so in her life. You know what I'm saying? At least um she possibly could have left him later on, you know, and not went through this. I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, I think the only thing that was keeping Wendy Williams safe was her husband. You know, it just is what it is. Sadly, you know? Hmm. Hmm. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I don't know. She probably wasn't no better with him either, though. You know? But, like, I don't know either. You know, at the same time, I just, I don't know. I don't know. It's all sad. When you think about it, it is all beyond sad, you know? Because at the end of the day, Wendy probably, like, he probably would have just, ugh. Wendy probably would have had a sister wife for real, you see? Because, like, one thing about it, I feel like he wasn't letting go of that mistress, and that mistress wasn't letting go of him. Now, I will say this, though. They be acting like now they don't know what's really going on with them, too. But I feel like that's because the money didn't dried up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she gone now, allegedly. She ready to bump it on down, you know. But had he still had access to Wendy and her money, you know, she probably just would have been, you know, Wendy Williams probably would have ended up being a sister wife. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. When I think about it, damned if she do, damned if she don't. But, like, it's sad. It's really, really sad to watch her cookie crumble. But yeah, y'all, Wendy Williams got a diagnosis that she absolutely, they say she do. She does have dementia. That's not hard to believe. Um, but now it's just about um you know, getting her out of the conservatorship, which I wonder if they can do. I just really wonder if they can do, because I got to keep it real with y'all. And I told y'all this before. Wendy probably was under some type of, how can I put it? How can I put it? Oh, how can I put it? Let me just say this. Like, okay. Wendy Williams, this is me keeping it real, y'all. Wendy Williams' son having full-fledged access to his mother's money while she's kind of sort of is and ain't in her right mind. I can't say that that would have been the best thing for her. You know, I can't even say that Wendy Williams' husband having access to her money while she is kind of sort of out of her right mind would have been the best deal. See, that's what I struggle with when you think about the conservatorship. That's the only thing I struggle with. Like, to me, Wendy was damned if she do, damned if she don't. She damned if these other people have access and uh uh say so, okay, over her money. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't know nothing about them, and she don't know how fast they gonna take her, and she don't know if they stealing from her, la 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 la, right? But then to me, on the other end, she damned if she do it on this end too, because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know. Like, we don't know how little Kevin was gonna be with her money, for real. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't. We don't know if he was gonna start buying all his friends SRTs. You know what I'm saying? We just we don't know. We don't know. Like, let's say Wendy Williams had $200 million. Let's say she got $200 million sitting in her bank account, you know, right now. We don't know if her son was gonna give his daddy 100, feeling like, daddy, I watched you. You know what I'm saying? Work with my mama every day side by side. I feel like this is some of your money too. We don't know if he was gonna donate 150 million to his to a charity of his choice. You know, it's just like, honestly, I feel like it was even though that's her son, y'all, I do feel like that is a lot of responsibility for him too. You know? Um, Now, do I feel like he deserved access to it over the guardian? Probably. Probably. Um, but just, just for some strange reason, I just feel like um that's a lot. I just feel like it's a lot. It's a sad situation, regardless of who you ask. Regardless of who you ask. Wendy Williams' son is still young. He is really, really on the young side. So I feel like even he would need guidance and somebody to look over the decisions that he will be making with his mama's money. I mean, it just is what it is. Because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is Wendy has to live off of her money now. You know what I'm saying? She got to live off of it. She don't necessarily really have that much. Her income has changed. Let me say that, because I don't know what Wendy got coming in. Period. You see? But I do know that it's a little different now. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. The income had to have changed drastically when she quit working. With that being said, she gotta live off of this money. She has to survive. Somebody has to, even though it's a lot of money. Don't get it twisted. Somebody still gotta, I'm not gonna say stretch it for her, but like, it just is what it is. They gotta make sure, she's taken care of. Period. But it's sad. Ultimately, it's really, really sad. You know what I'm saying? What Wendy Williams is going through, and I want to say, let's put her on the prayer list, okay? Y'all know we pray together over here. It is what it is. So we got Wendy Williams on the prayer list, y'all. Okay? So shout out to that. Now, somebody else that I feel like needs to be on the prayer list is Gladys Knight. Okay? Gladys Knight's son, which I'm gonna do my research and let me see. Cause I don't know much about Gladys's life. I really don't. So I'm gonna research. But Gladys Knight's son, okay, who appears older. It is what it is. He appears older. I want to do a little bit of research on Gladys because it's not a lot that I know about her, but I do know this about Gladys. I know that her son right now, okay, is in the midst of like calling on, who he calling on? I want to say maybe the state of wherever Gladys is or wherever. I know they said I guess he reached out to the shade room for help, maybe. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, according to Gladys's nice son, he feels like his mother is being subjected to elder abuse. Okay, according to Gladys Knight's son. I my bad, I did not get his name, but I promise you I'm gonna get all of that. I'm gonna find out all of that. Okay, couple of other things that I want to find out about Gladys, but yeah, according to Gladys Knight's son, he is accusing Gladys's husband. I don't know if it's his daddy or not. Again, research. He is accusing Gladys's husband of elder abuse. Okay, according to the son. According to the son, he had a conversation with his mom, and his mom told him, if the time ever comes, you're gonna have to be the person to stop this. And when I say this, I mean what's going on with her. Now, according to the Sun, his Gladys's husband has her working, and he don't feel like she should be working. According to the Sun, Gladys is 80 years old. Gladys should be at home, enjoying a garden, or singing her favorite tunes, um, around the kitchen table, or just at home enjoying the fruits of her labor. Okay? According to her son, she should not be out on tour, which allegedly she is. They saying she is. I gotta tell you out the rip, I agree with the son, and I don't know nothing about the situation. Okay? Just shout out to that. All I know is I saw a couple of comments, at least 3, right? Where people were saying that I saw a couple of folks. Oh, let's talk about it. I saw a couple of people say that they saw Gladys recently, right? And she looked frail, according to somebody. Somebody else said that when they saw Gladys, they said she appeared happy to be, out there singing and stuff like that, but they also said that they felt like she needed help, getting on and off the stage. All right. Now with that being said, I just agree with the son. It is what it is. Like, to me, he knows best. He knows what's going on with his mother. It is what it is. Lord, please step in. Do your thing. Okay? Do your thing. And help Gladys's family out. It is what it is. Help Gladys' family out. Because for whatever reason, Gladys is on tour, child, with a couple of other greats. Okay? But who knows? Like, we really don't know. Like, I don't know, who knows? It would be nice to get her husband's side. Now, I will say this, though. I did hear this. Word on the curb is Gladys Knight's husband is Barry Hankerson. And I was like, what? I said, what? Hold on. You mean the same Barry Hankerson that, like, his name kept coming up around R. Kelly? And he used to work with R. Kelly, allegedly. And he had Aaliyah working with R. Kelly, allegedly. And he brokered the deal some kind of way. That Barry? I was like, oh, okay. Say less, okay? Say less. Because if it's that Barry, who allegedly hasn't made the best decisions, you know what I'm saying, throughout his career, then yeah, okay. You see, okay. It's possible, he just doing something strange for some change. It is what it is. Got Gladys. Too old to be on the stage. I mean, it just is what it is. Because the truth of the matter is, we got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. We got to. Elderly. To be elderly is a thing, okay? You know what I'm saying? There got to be a cutoff. It is what it is. There needs to be a cutoff for some elderly people. There needs to be a cutoff for some elderly activities. It is what it is. You don't see a lot of elders at the club. You don't see a lot of 80-year-olds at the club no more. For good reason. Okay? If you ask me, they don't need to be on tour either. It just is what it is. No. But I will say this too. It's gonna depend on the person. All right. But then too, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Elderly people go to sleep so early. So like it's just yeah. It's just it don't sound right. You know? Elderly and in a concert. Elderly, a tour. Elderly and tour. Don't even sound right in the same sentence. You see? So it is what it is. Now, appearances. I could see Gladys Knight doing some appearances. Maybe like, I don't know, the type of stuff that they call people for appearances for these days. Maybe Patti LaBelle is getting honored somewhere and they want Gladys to come share the stage. Maybe Gladys has some friends, in the industry that are receiving lifetime achievements awards, and they want Gladys to come celebrate, and what's the word? Present the award, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But not a tour. A tour at 80 is insane. It just is what it is. I'm with the son on that one, okay? Don't work my mama like that. It is what it is. Don't work her like that. And sometimes even if that's what I was gonna say, like the son, I wonder if he's spoken to his mother. I know she said what she said, but like, does he know? Because it's possible that it's possible that Gladys got tired of sitting at home and was like, that's a great idea. It's possible that it's something that his mother won't. But I think that he is like saying, somebody got to step in and tell her no. If it is her idea. It just is what it is. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know school. It's back to school. Hold on. All right, so prayers up for Gladys Knight, okay? For real, for real. Because according to her son, she's being subject to working still, okay? And she shouldn't be doing that. And let me just say this real quick before I get out for Wendy Williams. According to Wendy Williams, attorney, okay, according to Wendy Williams' attorney, Joe, her rights was violated too, as well. Mm. And they were, because somebody leaked her health status. They can't do that. They know they can't do that. That's something that Wendy Williams has to share herself. So yeah, 100% agreed there. But again, I don't know if they can get Wendy out of all of this mess that she in. It just is what it is. It's gonna be an uphill battle, y'all. I can tell y'all right now. I tell y'all a lot of time that, like, sometimes for whatever reason, I tell y'all, take notes. We can really, really learn a thing or two from some of these groups and whatnot, right? One thing about courts, they stick together. Okay? They do. They stick together. For some reason. I don't really know why. But like, if a judge signs off on something, it kind of down there be like a diamond set. You see, it's so hard to get a judge to change an order. It just is what it is. It seems like it's so hard. They act like it's so hard. I don't know. I don't now. That I don't understand. You know, it just is what it is. Like, to me, it's no different than the Diddy situation, right? Like, they have been denying Diddy bond since last September. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like, that's how they do. It's so hard to overturn their judgments, or their however you I can't even think of the word. It is what it is, but I tell y'all that all the time. So anyway, like, I'm not, now listen, that's not to say that Wendy Williams can't get out of her conservatorship. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think it's going to be hard. Okay. I think it's going to take work, like lots and lots and lots of work. In fact, way more work than Wendy Williams thought. You see, it just is what it is. That's my most honest, humble opinion on it. Okay, it is what it is. They got work to do. Joe better pull up his sleeves and tie up his bootstraps. It just is what it is. Because it ain't gonna be no easy win. If and when Wendy is to win this battle, it ain't gonna be easy. So anyway, shout out to them. And then after that, let me move on and let me talk about, I guess I'll talk about that real quick. Mariah the scientist. So Mariah, who we all know is dating Young Thug, that's Young Thug's girlfriend. She came out just recently and she was talking about the family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? She was saying that, a lot of women, they duck and dodge men with kids, She was like, and, for her, she's learned a lot about family dating Young Thug. She said she's learned more about the family dynamic dealing with him and his children than she has in any other situation. And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it to a certain extent. I think on the cool, what she trying to say is don't knock it till you try it type stuff. Like I said, I be watching Pop the Balloon, right? So I understand. I understand when I see a lot of people say, I don't want kids, and I prefer to date somebody that don't have them either. You know what I'm saying? I get that 100%. People do say that. Now, I'm grateful that everybody doesn't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Like, if like I wouldn't be with the person I'm with if he felt like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that he gave a single mother, you know what I'm saying? The opportunity to be great with him. I mean, it just is what it is, you know? But again, I understand 100%. People feeling like I don't got no kids and I want somebody that don't have no kids too. You know, I get it. But I also get what she's saying too. You know, like don't knock it until you try it type stuff. I will say this though, Mariah, Young Thug has a lot of kids, about 40, 11, something like that. It's a lot. But now it is what it is. He not in my tax bracket, and I do hope that he can afford to take care of all of them. You see, it just is what it is. I hope all of him and his babies live a good life. So shout out to that. But I can't help but wonder if, because she says she's learning a lot, you know, and I can't help but wonder if in the back of her mind she be thinking like, I'm going to be with somebody, well, it's our first kid, you see, together. Still, you know, like I wonder if having all them kids, you know, Young Thug having all them kids is like opening up her eyes in a different way that she ain't ready to share right now. You know, it just is what it is. That's what came across my mind. Okay. And then moving on from that though, Ice Spice is viral. Okay. Ice Spice goes viral on a picture with her mom. And I'm like, okay, rap girl, is this a sign? Is this a sign? Because I hope Ice Spice is making a comeback. It just is what it is. That's my good Capricorn sis. And I wanted to see her win. And then speaking of the rap girls, Cardi B lands a song, a Jay-Z kind of like, not a Jay-Z collab, but something about, what's it called? Some kind of players. I don't know, y'all. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all know I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm a Jay-Z fan. But I feel like I just don't know the song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the song that Cardi B is so happy to have on her album, the beat, if you will. But you know, a lot of people are happy for her. A lot of people are happy for her. A lot of people say they know the song. That's their song. They feel like it's a bop. You know, so they feel like Cardi B gonna deliver a bop too. And so congratulations to her too, you know, on that. Also, speaking of Cardi B too, though, I'll say kind of seemingly confirms that she's pregnant. I don't know if he's asking for a DNA test or what. But yeah, he posted Mari on his story yesterday and then quickly deleted it. I don't know. Child, I don't know. I think that Offset is a little messy. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that yesterday. I say, yeah, he a little messy. It is what it is. But like, yeah. I mean, but it's a good, to me, it's a good messy, in a messy way, if that makes sense, right? Because to me, he don't be doing too much. He don't. He even came out and said, I'm not finna be dissing Cardi B on my new album, so don't be looking for no diss on my new album. I think he is hurt to have lost his wife. Like, of course, who wouldn't be? But you know, I don't understand all the flack that he gets, because to me, he don't be doing too much. All he be saying is, "Oh boy, ain't that?" You know what I'm saying? Which to me is nothing wrong with saying that. Like, if you feel like, cause like people do that. It is what it is. And if he feels like Cardi B could do better than Stefan, ain't nothing wrong with it. Depending on who you ask. For me, you see, shout out to that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? It just is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Turn me up. So like, yeah. But he kind of sort of, you know, confirmed that Cardi B is pregnant. And I'm like, you know, by posting the whole Mari thing. But we don't know. We don't know. That could have something to do with a whole nother woman. For all we know. It's because it's messy. The Offset, Cardi B, Stephon Diggs, it's all so messy. It is. Like, for the life of me, I still kind of can't believe that Cardi B left this man to get in this situation. It's crazy to me because Stephon Diggs is like clown behavior. You see, it just is what it is. Stephon Diggs is knee high. Yeah. Okay, he's standing knee high in some groupie puss. And we like, what? You left Offset for this? Like, motherfucker, please. You know, like, please be for real. Like, I just want them to get for real just one time. I need to know, is anybody for real in this situation? Okay, it is what it is. Cardi included. Yeah. Because Cardi B, like, oh, child, that's another day. Another story for a whole nother day. Now, I seen people keep trying to make sense of it. Whatever. You see, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It still ain't making no sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, I see people trying to make sense of it. They saying, well, that Cardi don't care. She left her husband because that was her husband and he was cheating. She don't care about this one cheating because she ain't with him. She just having a good time. Sean, well, if she ain't with him, why the fuck they bothering us? You see? Like, she could have had a good time behind closed doors. They could have kept having a good time behind closed doors. You know, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this. I want to say this. And this has been on my mind since Cardi B had her baby. Okay? And I'm tired of biting my tongue about it. It is what it is. I'm about to get this off my chest right now. Oh, yes, Miss Pressing Curl. Cardi B used to get into it with darker skinned women, and she used to talk shit, and she would call them roaches, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I said, look at God. You see? Oh, yes, Miss Pressing Curl. One thing about that karma, I believe in karma, and I believe that she's going to spin the block every time. You see? I said, yeah, look at this little chocolate baby God and blessed her with, though. She cute, ain't she? Shout out to that. She cute, ain't she, bitch? You see? Now she gotta like view chocolateness, chocolate women, chocolate people, all in a different light. You see? Yeah, look at God. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. That's my bestie. Watch him work. Don't never count him out. He always busy. He the guy at Cardi B. A dose of reality. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I said, now that's some reality for your ass right there, Miss Pressing Curl. Yeah, and I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I said, I don't know why ain't nobody else said nothing, but I'm going to go ahead and say it then since ain't nobody else saying nothing. You see? Yeah, Cardi B, see, she used to talk shit all the time. Now she got a cute little dark skinned little baby. You see, it is what it is. Shout out to God and shout out to that. Because I said, Offset jeans finally then fought back. You see, it is what it is. His jeans fought back this time. Gave her a little chocolate one. You see? Shout out to that. I love it, love it, love it. Wouldn't have it no other way. I'm so happy. Child, I'm so happy that baby came out a little tinted. You see? Yeah. Because that bitch still had jokes. It just is what it is. She had jokes. Okay? It was all fun and games. Now I don't care, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear shit. It's nothing you could tell me. You see, because I already know how it's gonna go. Bitch gonna try to say this, that, and the third. Girl, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. Because I feel like now, it's like it need to be. You see, it's even ground, even playing field. You see, so shout out to that. Now she gonna be quiet. You see, we ain't gonna even be able to buy a Val up our Cardi B ass. When it comes to skin tone, yeah, she gonna sit down and shut the fuck up now. You see, she ain't gonna be trying to call nobody no roach, no black, no none of that. She gonna let none of that shit come out of her mouth no more. Cause now she got a darkie. You see, she got a darkie. It is what it is. She got a little chocolate baby in her household now. So shout out to that. You see? Watch how God work. You see how God work? He don't play. He don't play. He don't play. No, he don't play. And that's what she get. It is what it is. That's exactly what she get. Not to mention the baby is adorable. So shout out to that. She is so cute. She is so cute. Like I was looking at her, right? Keeping it real. Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Myself first, y'all second. It is what it is. I'm looking at the baby and I'm like, she's cute. She's really cute, but I'm like, and she looks like the other ones. I gotta keep it real. She do. She look like Culture, but I'm like, is she Offsets? You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering. I'm looking at this baby. I'm like, is she Offsets though? You know, um, I mean, I think she is. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip, I do. I think she is. Um, but I was just wondering, you know, because the other two got Cardi B's color. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. Okay? You never know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know, that was a twist. You know what I'm saying? For this baby to come. Because Offset got a baby that's the exact same color. He got a little girl that's the exact same color as Cardi B's last child. But you know, still. Um, his two kids with Cardi has Cardi B's complexion, you know, so you can't help but wonder, like, did somebody else come along and give her this chocolate baby? It just is what it is. But like, no, at the end of the day, I think his genes actually fought back, you know, and I think God said, yeah, you see, I'm going to bless you with one little chocolate baby. It just is what it is. I sure am. I'm going to give you one little chocolate baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I see you talking that shit. It just is what it is. So shout out to God and shout out to that. Okay? Mm. I had to get that one off my chest. It is what it is. I've been thinking that one there. I've been brewing for a while. You see, like a pot of coffee. It just is what it is. I said, look at God, and she beautiful too. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Bitch, don't play with us. You see, bitch, don't play. Don't play. Don't play. It is what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And at the end of the day, like listen, don't get it twisted. Like I wasn't mad at Cardi B because I don't know whatever. You know what I'm saying? All I know is, though, this is what I was thinking. Bitch, I hope you ain't trying to be funny. Bitch, I hope you ain't trying to be funny. It is what it is. I feel that way about anybody. You see what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Don't play. You know what I'm saying? And then this is another thing. Let me clear this up, too. Let me clear this up. I have to get this crystal clear before my day ends. Oh, hold on. Y'all hit that like button. Hold on real quick. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Lord. Damn, come to find out, I gotta go. Child, I gotta go. Oh, Lord, this is annoying. But let me say this. I gotta tell y'all this before I get out of here. This is what I wanted to tell y'all. So y'all know the other day I was talking like, skin tones, culture talk, right? It is what it is. I'm on that. Um, and so this is what I want to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all like society, like us as a society, sometimes they be trying to make it seem like light skin is the right skin. You see? And like I wanted to just make this crystal clear. I never dealt with that when I was a kid. Okay. I never dealt with that as a kid. I didn't deal with that until I got older. Okay, I just got to make that crystal clear. Because, like, it is what it is. When I was in school, I was not overlooked. Okay, so shout out to that. Period. Okay, I had to make that crystal clear. Hold on. Crystal clear. Okay. Yeah, let's make that crystal clear, y'all. Oh, before I get up out of here. And then, hold on. Last but not least, what else did I need to talk to y'all about? Because I gotta go. All of a sudden, I didn't figured out that I gotta go. I gotta go. But shout out to Cardi B who lands her Jay-Z collab. And shout out to Cardi B who, got a cute little chocolate baby. It is what it is. Oh, what I want to talk to y'all about? Remy Ma. Remy Ma says absolutely not. Carisha Shields haven't ran down on her. Okay. If Carisha Shields does run down on her, we'll know. Okay. It is what it is. But she said that story that Clarissa Shields was just telling just recently didn't have nothing to do with her, which I believe it. Because when you think about it, Clarissa Shields was saying something about if you come down to 154. See, that kind of made me think that she wasn't talking to Remy Ma, okay? So that's just that. I know it's a rumor going around that Carisha Shields was acting like she had ran up on Remy Ma, cleared that up. Remy Ma said absolutely the hell not. You see? Thank you for hitting the like button. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, good morning. Hey, I hope you have a good day today. And then what else is going on before I get out of here? Yeah. Money, yeah. Okay, she getting into it with NBA young boys, them parents. I mean, the baby mama. And I gotta talk to y'all about that a little bit more when I come back. Okay. I see y'all later. I'm sorry I gotta dip, but it's school. You know what I'm saying? School time is here, y'all. So I gotta be about that. I see y'all on my next live.